Hey, Chris from JamPlay here. Welcome to week 1 of Guitar 101 guided practice. Our exercise for this session is wide open. Make sure you've downloaded all of the supplemental material. If you go to the tab under the live video viewing page, you can find a tab called Practice. And if you go there, you can download the guitar profiles, the PDFs, the backing tracks, and this video. If you've already downloaded this video, you probably know where I'm talking about. Now, for each guided practice session, we're going to assume that you have tuned into the live event. If you didn't catch it live, be sure to check out the archive, because we're not going to be covering the essential techniques needed to play these exercises. We're going to be going through a guided practice session to help you internalize each exercise, week by week. I will start out by playing the exercise without the track. Then I will play the track once through at 50% speed, once through at 70% speed, and then once through at full speed. Your job is to only move on to the next speed when you feel like you've been able to play it cleanly and comfortably at the slower speed. Keep that in mind. Only you know when it's time to move on. You'll also notice in the downloadable supplemental material that there are 2 versions of the backing track wide open. There's one with a guide, which is the part that we're playing, and there's one without the guide. I'm going to be practicing in this session with the one with the guide. Once you've gone through this practice session, I recommend practicing with the one without the guide so that you're adding the only guitar part. It also gives you the flexibility to play with the exercises a little bit and create something that's a little bit more unique, not exactly what's written. So here we go, wide open, without the track. Really slow, isn't it? It's okay. Focus on your picking hand. Focus on saying those notes in your head. Let's try that. E, G, E, D, G, Go for string numbers this time around. 6, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5, 4, 6, 3, 2, 1. To yourself now. Are you relaxed? Examine your posture. How does your right forearm feel right now? Straighten up a little bit if you need to. if you make a little mistake here and there. It's also okay to let the strings ring the whole time, that's fine. It's alright. Don't fall asleep. It's being able to concentrate like this that is going to keep your playing ahead of the game, even on slow stuff. Good work. Now, keeping in mind all the things we just touched on during the 50% speed practice, we're going to move on to 70%. Keep all those things in mind. Let's do it again. If you make a mistake, just keep going. Grooves better at this speed. Feels a little bit more natural, but the 50% was necessary for some so that they could focus on the note names and the string names, and for positioning. If you've never played the guitar before, being able to slow things down is really key. Well, really it's key no matter what level you're at. So it's good to get in the habit. About halfway through the track now. looking at the strings for this long, constant, your eyes start to cross and your depth perception gets a little bit weirded out. Get used to it. Dedicated focus practicing like this is what's going to make you improve. You might have to shake it off a little bit here and there. We're moving on to full speed now. If you can play it comfortably at 50% and at 70%, time to move on to 100%. Here we go. Posture? Are you relaxed? You're playing something at full speed now. It's important that you're still relaxed. You're not tensing up anywhere. Watch those strings. Name them in your head. Try naming them at full speed here. Start with letter names. Next time around. Note names, here we go. E, G, B, E, D, G, D, G, A, D, A, D, Numbers 6, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5, 4, 5, 4, 6, 3, 2, 1. Go. Congratulations, you have made it to the end of the practice session for week 1 in Guitar 101. Now, for each one of these practice sessions, you need to have your guitar in hand. These are not entertainment. This is your guitar workout for the week. I encourage you to do this once per day. If you follow this practice routine once per day until the next session, or if you're viewing things on demand, give yourself a week and do it every day. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be more comfortable with the slower speeds towards the beginning of the week and more comfortable with the faster speeds towards the end of the week. That's exactly what needs to happen. Write down things that are difficult at the beginning of the week and see if they improve at the end of the week. Dedicated, structured, focused practicing is what's going to get you to improve quickly as a beginner. And if you can do this during the first week of your actual playing the guitar, you're going to be off to a great start. We'll see you for week 2.